Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Butterfly Spirit 314. Today is a beautiful Saturday. So guys, what I wanted to do is I wanted to share a new herbalism course that I just discovered online. I was doing some research on whether herbology and herbalism are the same thing. Here are, I think I closed out the articles that I was looking at, sorry. These are some other articles I was looking at about becoming a certified herbalist. So these are just a couple of articles that I was reading about that. Since I'm starting off as a beginner, I thought it would be good to kind of read a little bit more about herbalism, specifically about like how to become a certified herbalist. So those are a couple of articles I was taking a look at. So on this page, is by Michael and Leslie Terra, East-West School of Planetary Herbology, training the finest professional herbalist since 1980. So I'm on the East-West School of Planetary Herbology website. I've never been here before or anything like that. I just kind of stumbled upon it. And I stumbled upon it because, like I said, I was reading an article about the difference between herbalism and herbology. The reason why is because there's been times where I'd go onto YouTube to try to look for videos on herbalism, and I'd see somebody talking about herbology, and I was thinking, hey, is that the same thing as herbalism? So I haven't read any articles or anything about the differences between herbalism or herbology yet. If you guys watch my videos, you know I did a video about whether naturopathy and herbalism were the same thing. That's not really the title, but if you guys are interested in watching that video, I'm happy to put the link in like the description of this video on YouTube. So right now, like I said, I found a herbalism course offered by the East-West School of Planetary Herbology. So it says here that there is a 36-lesson professional herbalist course. Here at the top, here it reads the premium herbalogist path. The premier herbalist path, the professional herbalist course. In-depth training for those seeking a career as a professional herbalist. And here you see that if you have any questions, you can click here. You can download a sample lesson or enroll in the program. A little bit about a few things about the program. I'm just going to kind of briefly go through this. If you guys want to find this online, I'm happy to link this in the description of the video. It says here, I'm just going to read this summary in this part, and I'll probably read a few more parts. The Professional Herbalist Course, and I'm right here. I'm going to highlight where I am so you guys can see it. The Professional Herbalist Course includes 36 detailed lessons on the foundations of food therapy, herbal medicine, herbal energetics, assessment of disease, and extensive material medica. Formularly, preparations, remedies, therapies, advanced diagnostic tools, specific conditions with their herbal treatments, and much more, all geared to help you become the most efficient and effective herbalist possible. It teaches planetary herbology, which incorporates the wisdom, material medica, and energetics of herbs and disease from around the world, particularly traditional Chinese medicine, traditional Ayurvedic medicine, and Western herbalism. And I'm so tempted to click this here just to see what this is. So let me open this in another tab because there's a link. Okay, so here's a page about planetary herbology here. Looks like they may have some books available here as well. So I'm gonna go back to the page we were on. Okay. Deep dive into herbal training and pursue multiple herbalist career options through the Professional Herbalist Course. Okay. I'm going to read maybe 3 bullet points here. Focus on a serious, in-depth herbal training. Learn the energy of herbs and illness. Learn how to treat disease patterns with herbs rather than diseases themselves. Okay. Here it says the energy of herbs and illness in the Professional Herbalist Course. While Western herbal training tends to emphasize the allopathic use of herbs, this herb is good for that, along with their pharmacology and biochemistry. Our planetary herbal approach teaches you the energetic identification and application of herbs. Okay. We scroll down here. It says receive exclusive 5-year access to the online learning center, Personal Evaluation Plus. I'll read 3 bullet points here. Detailed lessons from real professional herbalists with real clinical experience. Study with Dr. Michael Tierra, OMD, one of the world's most respected and influential herbalists, and with Leslie Tierra, RH, I believe it says, means registered herbalist, accomplished acupuncturist, herbalist, and author. Online learning center, forum, weekly case studies, and webinar studies. Directly with the Michael and Leslie Tierra. Leslie Tierra and guests. So I'm not sure if this lady has her name is Tierra or Tierra as in like Spanish. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna go down here. A 36 lesson step-by-step education that you complete at your own pace from your own location. Okay. And I think it's cool here that they teach about Western, Chinese, and Ayurvedic herbs. I think that's really cool. All right, let me see if there's anything else. All right, I guess this is about the course written. I guess this is maybe the gentleman from the course, maybe. Written format, distance learning over the internet, supplemental articles, webinars, personally graded essays and projects, 2,300 plus page lessons and workbooks, 258 page index book, private student forum, live professional herbalists, teacher student chats, webinars, access to multiple faculty members. The cost, which is a big shocker for some of you that are watching, cost is $1,489 to $1,789. Online only or online course plus mailed lessons. So I'm going to take a stab at it and say that the online only course here is going to be $1,489 just for the online course. And then the online course plus the mailed lesson is $1,789. I just thought that the more expensive one is going to include the online plus mailed versus online, which is probably just going to be the cheapest. But if you guys want to double check with the Michael and Leslie Tierra East-West School of Planetary Herbology, you can definitely check with them and see if I'm correct about the cost. Okay. Brand new course. We are excited to share with you our updated expanded course, new in 2018 edition. Our 36 classic lessons have been updated to a Our 36 classic lessons have been updated to a total of nearly 2,200 pages. Convenient new layout of the Material Medica lessons with the roomy margins for personal notes and accessible, easy to read and study text. Expanded 18 Material Medica lessons with new herbs and up-to-date fresh material on herbs, dosages, treatments, cases, herb combinations, and more. Comparisons of herbs provided in each of the 44 herb categories covered, helping you to decide when to choose one herb over another for a given condition, so you best match the person's needs. Over 600 entries, 264 formulas included, herbal approaches given for treating 944 health conditions, hundreds of additional tables, figures, recipes, charts, boxes, and important notes covering important information and the author's personal experience. Extensive and comprehensive indexes that make the course an incredibly useful and valuable clinical manual. Alrighty. As always, our commitment to giving you the best distance learning experience remains the same. Okay, and it says, learn to heal with herbs from the comfort of your own home. Take advantage of our amazing private online student forum. Go at your own pace. Okay. Learn herbs to effectively and efficiently treat yourself and others. Yeah, I feel like this is all a part of the same course. It's all a part of the same exact course. So I think there's just a lot of different things involved in it. Yeah, I feel like these are all, yeah, it's the 36 Lesson Professional Herbalist Course. So I'm guessing this is just probably, oh, it says courses. Okay. Courses. Yeah, I think this is all a part of the same course, honestly. I think it probably is. Okay, so I think, yeah, so I think this section, and this section are about the professional herbalism course, I believe, or I believe that's what it is. Sorry if I'm scrolling a little too fast. Okay, let's see. The Premier Herbalist Path Open Clinic, How to Become a Professional Herbalist. Okay, so this all happens to be a part of it. I thought it was two separate courses, but it happens to be one course. So I'm going to go scroll down. The rest of the East-West Professional Herbalist course is presented in 3 sections consisting of 36 lessons. We'd love to welcome you into our fun, fascinating planetary herbology student community. Enroll today. Alrighty, so it has section 1, 2, and 3 of the course. If you guys want to read this in more detail, you definitely could click the link in the description and it'll take you right to this page. Alright, so section 1 of the Professional Herbalist Course, the history of the herbal tradition. Lesson 2, a balanced diet, the key to health. Lesson 3, using foods as medicine. Lesson 4, Ayurvedic Tridosha theory. Lesson 5, Chinese medicine, yin and yang theory. Lesson 6, the Chinese theory of the 5 elements, phases. Lesson 7, assessment, causes, and treatment of disease. So as you guys can see, it goes on from here to the 36 lessons. So feel free to go ahead and read these if you guys like to. I'm guessing these are probably going to be the teachers here for these different sections. This looks like a exciting herbalism course, very comprehensive, meaning that it has a lot of information packed into it. Looking at this course, let me take a look here. Okay, and they have some other information here as well, like about the books, the online classroom, the chat, how to monitor your progress. So they say here, each lesson includes a test with projects and essays to be completed by a student at his or her own pace. The testing format consists of true or false, multiple choice, matching, and essay answer questions. In this way, you are able to judge your own comprehension of the lesson material presented. The test questions are open book and self-grade, while you email us your essay and project reports. These illustrate your overall comprehension of lessons, concepts, and themes. In this way, we can monitor your progress and give feedback on any material that is not clear to you. These evaluations are then returned via email. And then here it says, test your understanding, work with us to analyze progress, talk about the final exam, time to complete the course. It says on average, the average length of time to complete all 36 lessons and the average length of the time to complete all 36 lessons and supplementary books is 1.5 to 2 years. Students have up to 5 years to complete all 36 lessons. This course lays the groundwork for eligibility to the East-West Clinical Herbalist Program. We encourage those in the Professional Herbalist Course to attend our on-site seminar tracks at our annual East-West Herbal Seminars and learn some form of body work to combine with their herbal skills. Okay, so you receive a certificate of health studies, enjoy plenty of time to complete the course, earn East-West Clinical Herbalist Course eligibility, and attend herbalist seminars. I'm guessing they have audio, videos, and books for the course. Saying you can work with doctors, chiropractors, and acupuncturists as an herbalist. And it kind of goes on to discuss more details about the course. So it says, join us at the East-West School and begin your herbal journey today. Enroll now, click here. And then it has, you can enroll online or call the phone number here. And it asks you to leave a reply. And at the bottom of the page, it has the contact information for the East-West School of Planetary Herbology. So this looks like a very comprehensive course, like I said before, packed with a lot of information. Looking at this course, let me take a look here. Okay. So let me go down to where the lady has the sections. Okay. So I went back to the section of Professional Herbalist Course, section 1 of it, because I wanted to see if, sorry, I keep yawning because I'm tired and I just woke up. So with this course, all the information that's in here, looking through the lessons and things like that, let me see. I feel like this course is more of a intermediate course. It doesn't really seem like an introductory course. The reason why I don't think it's introductory is because, although it discussed the history of the herbal tradition, all this information seems more like this is just intermediate. I'm currently in an introductory course that introduce you to like the basic concepts of like what is herbal medicine, what is an herbalist, what's a salve, what's a poultice, decoction, different things like that. And this course doesn't seem like it's an introductory. It seems like this would be a course that you'd complete after you've laid the groundwork with your introductory course or courses. I'm taking more than one introductory course because for each course, the herbalists are going to say different things. And I want to make sure that I have a solid foundation for the introduction to herbalism before I start, getting into the more intermediate programs. And, I'm not an expert on the courses or anything, but just from my own experience and, being in an herbalism, introduction to herbalism course, I can tell you that this sounds more like it's intermediate, meaning that it's after you do introductory course or courses that you're interested in. It looks like a lot of great information. Sounds like it's really cool. It doesn't look like it talks about the body. Well, it talks about the body systems, but it doesn't get as basic as like probably to the introductory course. So I think that this is something that after you lay the foundation with the introduction, I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say this, then you can move on to something like this. I know that it's probably going to be a real shocker with how much this course costs, over $1,000. I know some of you probably don't have the money for a course like this. If you did, you probably would be okay with spending it, but herbalism courses, like I said in a few of my other videos, are expensive. Herbalism courses are. It's important to know that if you're starting out, it doesn't mean that you can't learn things for free in herbalism, because you certainly can find some free courses out there. There's a lot of information. You just have to search for it and look for it. But you can definitely find it. You can go on YouTube. You can go on Vimeo. You can go onto other websites and find information about herbalism. I'm not sure if it's going to be courses per se. YouTube and Vimeo, I found herbalism courses. But you can find the information. Of course, on YouTube it's going to be free. Vimeo, depending on the video you find, it may or may not be free. So and there's some other things out there you can take a look at. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but I just want to emphasize that you can learn herbalism inexpensively. You don't have to drop $1,000 down and pay for herbalism course. This course, something, I don't know if you can pay for this monthly or anything. You'd have to ask this particular school, but there's other programs out there that may not be as much of a shocker. This isn't something that I tell somebody to take as their first ever course. I would say, take some introductory herbalism courses first, then move on to this. If you start off with an introductory herbalism course, I've seen that there's programs that are like $50 and things like that you can take. And there's different types of courses out there, different types of articles and resources available. Herbalism is not something that's quick. It's something that takes time. I was on TikTok and I saw that there was a master herbalist, and there were tons of people asking him information about this and that, and he said that his phone never stops ringing. So if you're hoping to get into being a master herbalist, it can take quite a while to become that. I was watching a video from an herbalist. Her name is Abril. She has a tea business, and she has a business assistant course, I believe. And based off of what she said, she is what you would consider to be a master herbalist. She doesn't call herself a master herbalist. She's more of a clinical herbalist, but she's at the point where she can teach people about herbalism. And she said it took her 10 years to finally get to the point where she has, she's mastered herbalism. Okay, so I just want you guys to know it's not something where you can become a master herbalist if you guys are trying to get there. You have to take your time to get there. I eventually want to be a master herbalist, and I know that could take 10 years. Being an herbalist, herbalist that makes remedies and stuff, of course, that's probably going to take maybe 3 to 5 years, maybe 3 years on the shorter end of things. But to get to be at the master level where you can teach people and things like that, yeah, definitely going to take 10 years. It's okay if you don't end up being a master herbalist. That's fine. Being an herbalist in general, making sure you do your research, making sure you know about herbs, making sure you know about the body, how different herbs are going to interact with the body, certain side effects, what herb is better for one condition or another. You want to lay the groundwork, and there's not a right or wrong answer in herbalism. In particular, it's not really a right or wrong answer, but the thing is that you do have to make sure that you know the foundation of herbalism first before you can call yourself an herbalist. I mean, at least that's what I'm doing. Is, yes, I am, studying as an herbalist. I don't call myself an herbalist because if I call myself an herbalist, people may, think that I'm a professional. Well, not professional. They may think I'm an expert. And as somebody beginning in herbalism, I don't want to be assumed to be an expert if I haven't, gotten through several courses first. Abril, the master herbalist or registered herbalist I was talking about, I think she's, registered herbalist I was talking about, or clinical. Yeah, so the herbalist Abril I was talking about, she said that she had to go through 5 courses first before she felt comfortable becoming an herbalist. I'm not sure how long the courses were that she took part in, but I can see why she probably would want to have courses in addition to reading books and different things like that. If you're an herbalist, you're going to realize that you collect a lot of books in the course to becoming an herbalist and stuff. And everybody who's studying herbalism is going to have different books. They may have a couple that might be the same across them, but by and large, you want to make sure you have resources that help you to learn about herbalism responsibly, so that you and your customers or family or friends are going to be safe when you provide them a remedy and they use it, whether internally, topically, or what have you. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch it. If you got to the end, thank you. If you guys subscribe to my channel, I will be doing more videos like this where I find other herbalism courses. I already have 2 or 3 of them on my channel so far. So 2 or 3 videos on my channel where I talk about herbalism courses I've come across. I haven't seen anybody on YouTube doing this or anything, so I'm not, I just want to, provide an extra resource out there that maybe you guys aren't seeing. My hope is to start a Facebook page where you guys can find my videos a little bit more readily and things like that. So I'm hopeful about that, but I haven't got that started just yet. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will put the links in the description that I said I would put there in this video. Sorry about the speaking errors and reading errors, whatever. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to make sure I get through this for you and make sure this sounds okay. I hope this helps you guys, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.